They say in Aokigahara that even just thinking its name is enough for the lost souls to find you. It's called the Sea of Trees, a place where compasses spin wildly, where sound is swallowed whole, and daylight struggles to pierce the canopy. The locals whisper that it's not the trees that make the forest so dense. It's the countless spirits trapped between the roots, their sorrow thickening the air. I used to dismiss it all as folklore, just stories meant to spook tourists. But the deeper I ventured into that silence, the more I felt it. A heavy presence pressing against my chest. It was a strange cold, a weight that felt like unseen eyes were watching, waiting for me to take one wrong step. I started seeing bright ribbons tied to branches, markers left by those who hoped, desperately, to find their way back out. But so many of them ended abruptly, just dangling in the still air, like unfinished stories, cut short. Beside one faded pink ribbon, I found a pair of shoes. They were still neatly placed, as if their owner had just stepped out of them for a moment. And beside them, a rope, frayed and blackened with time. That's when the whispers began. At first they were faint, almost indistinguishable from the wind rustling through the leaves. But soon, they became clearer. Voices, crying, whispering, pleading. Some begged for help. Others just laughed, a sound that chilled me more than any scream. Every time I tried to retrace my steps, the forest seemed to rearrange itself. The path I was on would twist into a circle. The trees felt like they were inching closer, silent spectators to my growing panic. And then, among them, I began to see faces. They weren't fully formed, just pale, shimmering shapes, drifting like smoke in the gloom. Eyes that glinted in my flashlight beam, mouths that moved without making a sound. One of them reached out, long, thin fingers stretching from the darkness, before dissolving back into the mist. I tried to convince myself it was just exhaustion, my mind playing tricks on me, hallucination. But then I heard it. A whisper, so close it felt like it was inside my head, right beside my ear. Not from behind me, not from far away, right there. And it said my name. My blood ran cold. I swung my flashlight around, my hand shaking uncontrollably. And there, standing between two gnarled trees, was a figure, just swaying gently. Its face was pale, completely expressionless, except for the eyes. They were empty, endless voids that seemed to pull me in. It slowly tilted its head and smiled. I ran. I didn't even scream. I just ran. Branches felt like claws, tearing at my clothes and skin. Every direction looked the same, an endless wall of black trees. The whispers followed me, growing louder and more frantic. Dozens of voices now, crying, screaming, and underneath it all, one voice, calling to me softly, sweetly, as if it knew me. I stumbled into a small clearing and saw something that made my heart stop completely. A small, weathered notebook lying open on a moss-covered stone. The writing was smeared by rain, but one line was still agonizingly clear. If anyone finds this, please tell my mother I'm sorry. As I read it, the page fluttered, even though there was absolutely no wind. Then I realized someone was breathing right behind me. A slow, steady, deliberate breath. I spun around. Nothing. But the breathing didn't stop. It was inside my ear now, a warm, horrifying whisper. Stay. My flashlight flickered and died, and in that split second of darkness before it came back on, I saw them. Dozens of faces surrounding me, hovering just above the ground. Some had no eyes, some had no mouths. All of them were smiling that same vacant smile. I screamed and ran until my lungs burned, until the trees finally started to thin and moonlight touched my face. I made it out, or at least I thought I did. Because even now, safe in my own home. When I close my eyes, I still hear them, whispering from the dark corners of my room. Soft, familiar, calling my name. They say in Aokigahara, no one ever truly leaves. And maybe, the moment you think of its name, they already know yours. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more content that will keep you up at night. Stay safe out there.